Welcome to the news service of Safira Radio. Today is Monday, September 4th. Polish students are starting the school year, and parents are reaching for their wallets. This year, the cost of textbooks is enough to give anyone a headache. However, you can order a Bible in either Polish or English for free by sending an email to our station.
Pope Francis has made a historic visit to Mongolia, a country with a small Catholic community. This visit has strategic importance for improving Vatican relations with China. During Mass in Ulaanbaatar, the Pope extended greetings to the Chinese, which may influence relations with Beijing. In an ecumenical and interfaith meeting, he called for dialogue and social harmony, emphasizing that technological progress alone is insufficient for achieving these goals. Commentators suggest the visit is part of the Vatican's centuries-long strategic thinking, and could impact relations with various countries, including Russia.
The International Meeting of Orthodox Youth took place in Timișoara, Romania. The main goal of the event was to promote spirituality and friendship with God among young people from different countries and Orthodox churches. The event focused on the role of faith and ethics in solving contemporary social issues. The next edition will be held in Bucharest.
Evangelist Franklin Graham gathered over 10,000 people for an evangelistic evening in London, preaching a message of hope and God's love. Thousands came from various regions of England and Wales. The meeting concentrated on the need for spiritual renewal and the search for the true meaning of life, particularly in the context of current challenges such as the cost of living crisis, the impact of the pandemic, and the war in Ukraine.
The Old Catholic Church in the Czech Republic has ordained its first two female priests. Darina Bartova and Naomi Kosorova received ordinations from Bishop Pavel Benedict Stransky. The decision was consistent with a previous resolution by the Church's Synod and has not affected its ecumenical relations with the Roman Catholic Church. In Poland, so far, only the Evangelical Church of the Augsburg Confession has ordained women as priests.
Eric Foley from the organization Voice of the Martyrs Korea explains that since the Great Famine of the 1990s, people in North Korea, who once trusted only the government, find themselves in a very difficult situation. Many now rely on the black market to obtain food and medicine. Foley notes that Christians in North Korea are experiencing miraculous healings and conversions. He calls for prayers for further conversions and healings in the country.
In England, a new form of cancer treatment using the drug atezolizumab, also known as Tecentriq, has been introduced. Instead of a traditional infusion that takes up to an hour, the drug will now be administered through a simple subcutaneous injection, taking just 7 minutes. This innovation aims to improve the quality of life for patients.
A billboard campaign by fossil-free media accuses oil companies of contributing to record heatwaves in the United States. Advertisements with the slogan, "Delivered by Big Oil," have appeared in cities particularly affected by the heat. A spokesperson for the group says that oil companies are blocking progress in the fight against climate change and spreading disinformation.
Pastor Tim Donnell and his congregation in Central Texas, which is grappling with extreme drought, are praying for rain and asking for intercessory prayer. Official data indicates that all of Hays County is suffering from drought, adversely affecting local communities and businesses. Pastor Donnell emphasizes that prayer has power, and the church has a responsibility to be a light to the world in such challenging times.
Rob Hopkins, founder of the Transition Town Network, encourages the use of imagination in combating climate and biodiversity crises. Hopkins presents an optimistic vision of the future for the year 2030, full of sustainable communities and positive changes. He argues that imagination is a key tool for implementing positive change, and everyone should regularly practice journeying to this future version of the world. Hopkins stresses that rapid, significant changes are possible and that we can start implementing them now. All it takes is imagination followed by collective action.
That was the Safira FM news service. We wish you a good week. Let's all change the world for the better. May God bless us all.